What's up, YouTube? You can't be pleased unless you know how to please yourself. And of course, when we're talking about this female orgasm thing, we're talking about someone, a female, allowing themselves to be so relaxed that they allow this to happen. It's you. No one can make you do anything. You allow yourself to do it. So let's get into allowing yourself to do that. So a female allows herself to be penetrated like that and to be comfortable like that, to be that vulnerable with that person. So usually it creates a scenario where the female now she gives up her thoughts. Now she's thinking about the person. Now then it makes her feel a certain way. And now she's giving up energy in this way. She's giving up emotional energy, love, resources, money. These are all forms of energy that are now being exchanged that maybe probably wouldn't have been exchanged if they didn't let somebody get that deep or to penetrate with them like that. Excuse me if the pun offends you. But anyway, all I'm really saying here is that it's the same thing but reversed. Like if a male, if he ejaculates, his thoughts are immediately compromised. So his manifestation machine, known as the human body, is now compromised because his thoughts are compromised. So now his emotions and actions will follow. So with the female, she takes part, she does the action. Now her thoughts are compromised. And now she's emotionally giving up the energy, whereas the dude gave up the energy immediately. As soon as he ejaculated, the nectar, so much energy gone, he's done. Where the female, she doesn't necessarily lose all her energy immediately. She loses her thoughts and emotions, the control of those first, and then that makes her lose the energy. Whereas the man loses the energy, and then he's losing his thoughts and emotions, and then he continues the cycle of constantly eating his own tail and giving up the nectar and creating a scenario where he can give up the nectar, blame her, blame lust, or blame whatever he can. But again, it's just about comfort. Everybody has comfort with famine or family, what they call family. Who has hurt you the worst? Who have you hurt the worst? Creates emotional hunger, doesn't it, right? Starvation, famine, hunger. That's what fame is. That's what family is. That's why you have to resolve these issues. They are you. You have to resolve the issues within yourself, and then your family, you can begin to see them in their best light or their best them. So once you can see that image for them, they can pick that up off of you and begin to manifest a better reality because you are being the best you. So again, it's Battle of the Sexes. It's about minions. MENIONS, minions, and it's just really it's just archetypes that have been fragmented into pieces. And they don't know themselves, so they're only giving you a piece of life. This dude can only give you sex. This dude can only give you mental, intellectual conversation. This person can only give you a warm body and the emotions that you need. That people aren't being whole. Everybody's being fragmented. So that's what we got to realize, that we're all just fucking ourselves, and that, we can't look at it like, anything else than that. You want to call somebody else something, or somebody that you've had sex with something because of the fact that you have this leverage now of having sex. You got to realize that anybody that you are fucking or having sex with is you. So you're fucking yourself. Who's the bitch? Who's what? You got to realize that. That's what you got to understand when you're doing that, when you're exchanging, that residue, that cosmic residue like that. So usually if it's a toxic period, you won't remember it because of the daily minute traumas, whether it's ejaculation, smoking, drinking, eating, emotional traumas, things that keep you from not being in this moment, to where you're not totally in this body, to where you're a minion. So, your memories are now compromised because you weren't totally there all day. So a bunch of days are not totally being there. It's a month, a moon cycle of you not totally being there. So you weren't totally creating that whole time. But something is, though, because energy will go somewhere in the body as energy, and whatever you're thinking on, you're manifesting, whether you're doing it consciously or unconsciously. So you got to realize that that's what you're doing.